Okay. I did. Okay. I've become so numb. So we're gonna do some more Overwatch.
She shoots, she scores.
Yeah, it says it was only 200. What the fuck? Oh, there it is.
Croissant.
Why not?
Croissant. We're in this together. All of us. Railgun powered and ready to fire. Efficient design at work. Railgun charge over. Right on the money. Double Railgun charge. Breaking them down. Double. Dodge this. Stay down. This ends now. Headshot. Two down. I warned you. Cybernetics regulating. Enhanced accuracy.
Whoa.
Railgun powered and ready to fire. Railgun still at full power. Railgun charge. I'd stay down. Double. Not on my watch.
Bum, bum. Hola, chica. My settings still set the right way?
Hello.
I do? What are my unchanged settings? Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
I think Dove is going to be getting on too. Aw. Hold on, my freaking headset's being stupid.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available on both PC and mobile with free-to-play games. Experience the Game of Thrones village for a larger PC's available. And carve your legend in the
I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Pool day with the fam. Enjoy that. Do you want to wait for... Dove? I don't know how long she's going to be. She said she just got home. Or she just got off and she's heading home.
Oh, time to eat.
Okay. Your mic is kind of low too, unless it's just my hearing.
Oh, was that better?
Yeah, there you go. I can hear you a little bit better.
I was talking quietly.
Oh, you're fine. I just didn't want to, I just wanted to make sure if it was me or not.
You're fine.
Because my headset was being janky.
No, that's all good. Sometimes I go from low to quiet to high.
Right. Hi.
Or ADHD and all that good stuff.
You said you were eating, or did you want to just run one while we're waiting for her?
You wait for her. I'm eating a little bit of chicken.
Oh, okay. Well, do your thing. I'm just chilling.
Be right back. I'm gonna get me a drink.
Okay.
We're in this together. All of us. Sails empowered and ready to fire. Double enhanced accuracy. Dodge this. Efficient design at work. That's just embarrassing. Double kill. Right on the money.
Poor bots.
Sails empowered and ready to fire. This ends now. Double two. Quick repair won't fix. Cybernetics regulated. Railgun charged. Better luck next time. Railgun powered and ready to fire. Disrupting. Outfought. Doesn't get better than that. Railgun charge. Enemy down. Railgun still at full power. Threat neutralized. Ha! I'm on my game now. Railgun powered and ready to fight. Double kill.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm just screwing around on the practice range.
Railgun charge holding.
Diva online.
You're probably in here just standing there somewhere.
So what are you having trouble with so far?
Well, I mean, I'm still working on my aim and stuff like that. That's the thing. And then I don't even know. I have this ability for her, for Sojourn. I don't know what that... So she shoots out a bubble, right? Some, like, and, like, it's a disruptor of some sort, but I'm not sure what that does. That breaks their ults or something?
Have you read what her thing does?
I forgot how to do that, or I probably would have done that.
You go into the heroes? Or the character you want? You're on Xbox, hit Y.
I'm on PC. Hold on.
And it should tell you. It's under like...
Oh, right, you can hover over the character or something like that. Let's see, where is that heroes at? That book? Here we go. Okay. Isn't it? Oh, is it like tab or something? No, that's not it. So I'm in heroes, I'm over her. I did? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I just was leaving the practice range. I didn't know I left the whole group.
So you don't have to leave the practice range, while some of you do go into the characters that you want to be.
Okay.
Be like a button, like said, like change skins and like that. But if you're not in the hero range anymore, you go to heroes.
Right.
Click on the heroes, I think. And then it should say like hero information.
Oh, there it is. Oh, look, there it is. Okay, power slide. Disruptor shot. Launch an enemy burst that deals damage to enemies within it. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was, like, at first I thought, oh god, I hope that's not a heal bubble, because I'm shooting it to the other team, but I'm like, I don't think she has heals. And I remember the screen, I just couldn't remember it. So this, just anybody that traps, so that would probably be good if they're all, like, in a room and stuff, shooting that thing in there. Okay.
Yeah, or even just one person.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially that big frickin' the mech or whatever. Disruptor shot launches. Okay, ground slide, right.
You also can look up video. To help you out.
Okay.
Like Overwatch 2, Sojin, playstyle, or how to play Sojin.
Okay. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's like it. I mean, I think I just have to learn just the characters. Now that there's, you don't have to worry about like team ups and stuff like that. It's not that. And then the perks, I noticed, for some reason I thought at first it was a skill tree, but I'm like, pretty much the same couple ones pop up. You just have to earn them, and then if you die, you just have to get enough XP to get another perk, and you can have like 2 of them throughout the game or something like that. Or just every time that you get XP, it gives you another chance at adding the perk. Does it stack the perks?
Yes.
It does. Okay, cool.
So how it works is that as you get kills or do damage, the meter will, you'll level up.
Right.
I think it's level 1, then you get a perk. Then it's level 2, then 3 you get another perk, and then that's it. You only get like 2 perks.
Right.
Or it's like you level 1, level 2 perk, level 3, then level 4 perk.
Okay.
So that's just something you just gotta engine to, and then understand what the perk is doing.
Right, and I think for her, it just I think it gives more damage to the gun, and then other thing intensifies the because her right trigger shot is like a
Railgun.
yeah, the rail. So the railgun, and then she has a secondary shot. That one, I think I saw. That's why I was asking if it stacks, because I'm like, because I know I have to choose between them, and then I go, oh well, I'm gonna pop this one, and I go, if I see it again and I pop it, is that gonna intensify it? It would make sense, unless you die. Then if you died, you reset back from like the lowest level of the perk. I'm assuming.
Oh.
No. Sweet.
Think of it like, I don't know, you level up your character. You get perks. Just because you die, you don't lose everything.
Okay.
Unless it's Elden Ring, of course. But even then, you're not losing your stat stuff that you apply, right?
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
It's only like if you change characters, then you reset.
Oh, right. Because obviously I wouldn't be able to pull the perk over, right? So, well, I mean, the perks are specific to their character. Yeah, I just have to learn, just being good at the game at this point.
Well, as long as you're hitting your shots, really. And then
Yeah.
you fill up the rail on 100%, hit your shot, boom. Or, if they're almost dead, you can just pull it anyways. And get that extra damage.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I work on my aim all the time. I mean, Blessed's taught me a lot on my aim, so it's just when you're like in the practice range and you've got bots that are slowly moving around, like these bots don't move like players, right? So
You can go to the other side of the faction range and like set up where you can make bots move around really quick.
okay. Oh, so you can customize it, so all right.
If you want to go into the fire range, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, wait. Do we want to go in normal or stadium?
Normal, no.
I
The
just-
stadium's like an actual game.
Oh, it is? Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
Oh.
go to the firing range, yeah.
Because I hit firing range and it gives you those two options. I'm like, okay, I'm glad that's not.
Firing range is like a whole different ballgame.
We're in this together. All of us.
So if you come over
Powered and
here,
ready to fire.
Oh. It's a whole nother room. Oh, I see.
let's do medium, training bots, and random. Alright, come over here and hit this button. There you go. Good luck.
Stay down. Double vaporize. I'm on my game disrupted.
Oh.
Double. Triple kill. What else we got? Enhanced accuracy. Double. Sails empowered and ready to fire.
And you just hit it again if you want to keep going.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm on fire.
The other thing too is I don't have. I know Bliss was telling me like I don't have a whole lot of desk space. So, like he's like I got like 2 feet of space for where his like mouse and stuff is.
I'd stay down.
So I can't really. I don't have enough space to move around as much as. All right. I'm just gonna have to work on it.
Can you fix that?
No. I'm where my desk is and the desk I don't have a whole lot of space to like get a bigger area. Not yet, anyway.
Can you remove things?
Technically, I mean, I have space, like enough space that, but the desk is like a small one, and it just has a small side to it, so it's not. Yeah, even if I moved some stuff, I don't have a ton of space. I just need to get a bigger desk at some point. I was trying to figure out a different way. Just the way that the desk is. It's just a L desk, but the L part is like real short. So it's just a little corner. So there's not like a complete L. So I'll just have to wait to get somewhere that's got more space. So I just have to try to do with what I have. So yeah, I just have to work on it. But I never, even when he taught me when I was learning Rivals, and then you know, he showed me a few more tips. I was like holding the keyboard and mouse wrong, and you know, like he was like, you keep lifting up the wrist. Like he had me where you keep your wrist on the table and move your hand around. I was, yeah, the way I was using a keyboard and mouse was not it. And then we worked on the DPI settings because I had no idea about all that. And so like we changed that. What?
Are you new to gaming in general?
No, I've been gaming my whole life. I'm new to a keyboard and mouse since last March.
Okay, there we go.
And
That's
then yeah, and I know I probably sound like a complete noob, but
I was like, hang on, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I did that.
I had consoles my whole life. I had a PC once, but still, the only time I used a keyboard and mouse was like World of Warcraft. And then I got this PC last June, and actually not even last March. So I got the PC last June, and then I didn't actually use the keyboard and mouse for games other than Warcraft until March. And then March is when I started playing Once Human, and I started using a keyboard and mouse, and I go, oh yeah, this feels good. And then when we started the Rivals tournament, that's when, in whatever that was, February, March, April, that was around April or something like that. That's when Blessed was like, dude, how is your, you know, arm and hands and all this? And then he showed me how to set it up. So yeah, I've only been doing keyboard and mouse for a few months, honestly. Gaming my whole life,
okay,
but yeah.
Let me ask you though, what made you switch to? I mean, you can obviously still be on your computer, right? But
right.
What makes you want to do the mouse and keyboard stuff as a controller? Because you can still do that.
Yeah, and it's just the way certain games feel. I mean, part of me is like, okay, you know, with a PC, you're supposed to use the keyboard and mouse, but I also have a controller hooked up to it, and games like The Division. And Apex, I use a controller for, but it seemed like with Once Human and then even Marvel Rivals and even kind of this felt better with like keyboard and mouse.
Have you tried it recently? Like the controller for Overwatch 2?
Not for Overwatch 2. I used the controller on Apex, which was a few weeks ago, but
I would recommend that because different games feel a different way.
Right.
To try both. So, like, at some point, you know, before a tournament, try controller because, you know, just,
And I'm really, like, my buddy was surprised at how good I was, like, playing the Division 2 on keyboard and mouse. And he's like, are you on a controller? So you're gonna have to change the settings.
This ends now.
I mean, that's how I used to play Overwatch because I told you guys that like I played it, years ago. That's all I ever played on was controller because obviously I was on console.
Railgun powered and ready to fire. This
Like, so yeah,
ends
I
now.
would highly recommend to use a controller if you don't, especially if you don't have like a lot of elbow room to move around.
Right.
So I would try that.
Cooling down.
Maybe today I'll work on that. I'll use the controller and see how it goes.
Railgun charged.
Where are the settings?
Railgun powered and ready to fire. Double. I'm on my game now.
There's two here.
You couldn't see that coming.
Railgun charged. Double.
Married to video games, what's up? Oh, I guess I'll give it a try today then. Use the controller.
Powered and ready to fire.
Yeah.
See if it works
Just a
better for
see.
like this game. Yeah. No, that's for sure. That's why I kind of want to try to learn both, even on some games. Just I don't know. Just some like even like I was saying the Division 2. Like, why is my guy moving so slow? Oh, I might just be imagining it.
What guy? Where are you at?
I'm right up here. No, I just felt like I was in slow motion for some reason. But when I was playing the Division and streaming, this other streamer, Cricket, he came in and he's like, bro, are you using a controller on this game?
On my watch.
And I was like, yeah. I go, and he goes, holy shit. He goes, I can't even do that like that good with like a keyboard and mouse. But I felt like, oh, am I supposed to be playing it since I'm playing it on a computer? But even to this day, I use the controller on Division. Yeah, this might work.
Yeah, you don't have to use mouse or computer.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Well, I know some people like. I mean, I'm not gonna let them dictate what I do, but like how some are like. There's strong believers that if you're a keyboard and mouse, or if you're on PC, it's only keyboard and mouse. Like, what are you doing using a controller?
Cause they're
This
crying.
ends now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I don't get into. That's why I don't really buy into the necessarily like. Oh well, you've got PC versus controller. PC is like so much better, and I'm like, well, look how good I am on, say, like the Division. I mean, people don't even know that I'm necessarily on a controller without it saying that when I play that, just because I just got really good at it.
Hey, I'm a firm believer that PC will never truly be better than consoles in terms of just strictly gaming. Like, if you're doing Twitch stuff and VTuber
Right.
stuff, all that, then yes, right? Because Xbox.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And if you're using it for other stuff too, then yes. But like a pure, I'm just using this for gaming type of deal. Then no,
I'm on
because
my
like
game now.
the console is cheaper.
Yeah.
The PC is a lot more expensive, and you will have to change pieces to your PC when things become more available. and even that is a full, almost as much as a console.
Breaking them down.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I do a
You
lot
don't
more
know
on
much
it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know enough about, like, I know computers. I don't know, like, a lot, but I do a lot more on it, too, editing and other kind of stuff. I write my book on here and, like, a lot of other stuff. So I wanted a PC for many reasons, but yeah, and even when I got the PC and people were like, okay, you know, it's keyboard and mouse all the way, I'm like, but some games just feel better, and I'm like, I think it just depends on really how it feels for you, because even people that are on consoles are sitting there getting that, like, you know, keyboard and mouse adapters and stuff that you can get,
Which is cheating.
which is what, cheating?
Yeah.
Is it considered that? Like,
Yeah, so if you're on
Ends now.
console, you can't get stuff that makes it like mouse and so you can play a mouse and keyboard.
oh, okay, especially not in
Yeah.
competition, right?
Recharging.
Yeah, especially in competition, like in
Yeah.
anything, like it's considered cheating, like throughout the whole gaming industry. And it should
No, that
be
makes
done.
sense. I just was like, well, and that's my thing too, was, well, if you're gonna hook up a keyboard and mouse to make your, you know, thing seem like a PC, then why not go with a PC?
Because they're expensive and they don't have that kind of.
Well, that's
'Cause, like,
that's true.
So
I
here's
don't
the
either.
here, right. So here's the interesting thing, right? With PC mouse and keyboard, you have more freedom, more movement. You do a
Right.
lot more stuff, right? It's more
Yeah.
fluid. With controller, it's a little bit more janky in terms of like you have to press the buttons and stuff like that. Like your aim is only as good as how you can handle the joysticks versus a PC where it's like your whole arm, right? As long as you hold your arm steady,
Right.
you get your aim. So to counterbalance this, aim assist became a thing. PC players won't like that because like it's not really skill, it's like a soft aimbot. So PC players, like at least toxic ones, are just like they want everything perfect for them, right? They want to be
Yeah.
considered master race because it's expensive fucking hardware, just for you to get outdone by someone who has a $60 controller.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And my philosophy behind getting like a PC was definitely not like, oh, I'm trying to join the master race, as you call it. I've heard that expression before. It's just I wanted a PC for a lot of reasons, you know, and so I got it. But then even then, I was like, am I? Oh, what is it? Insulting like PC players by, oh, if you don't use keyboard and mouse on everything, it's like, then why don't you just go back to console or something like that? So, yeah.
This ends now.
Like,
I mean,
if they really get butthurt if they hear like, oh, you're on control, but you're playing PC, then they're children. They got nothing else better to do than hate.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It makes sense. Plus, I mean, I don't know how many, like, people, like, when you beat them on a, if they're using keyboard and mouse and then you're on controller and you beat them, they just start getting, like, rage. I'm like, I'm playing the game how I know how to play it, using what I know how to use. Like, what is the big deal? Like, I'm not using a controller against you on a PC to be like, ha ha ha. I'm just using what feels best for me, and if I kick your ass, then it don't matter what I was using, right?
Exactly.
And I know,
Like
yeah, people are like,
yeah.
well, you were on this or you were on that. Like, I still kicked your ass. Does that really make a difference?
Congratulations, you spent over $1,000 on a piece of hardware and still got your ass kicked by someone who has a $60.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And like I said, my PC isn't strictly that, but
yeah.
it makes sense because, yeah, that's what some people, you're literally spending like $2,000, $3,000 to play like a video game when basically with an Xbox after you buy a console, it's $60.
Right. I mean, and for like God's sake, even like the military, I heard, was trying to use old controllers for like submarine stuff over like a $5,000 or $1 million like touchscreen interface pad thing.
Right.
Then they have to go to school to learn how to use and hope it don't break.
Yeah, and then, you know, for me, like, drones, like, I feel like, because
Yeah.
remember old school, like, remote control cars and stuff like that? Like, You had
Yeah.
a joystick, or you had a controller basically to control it, and it seems like a drone would be controlled so much easier using like a controller than trying to use like a computer system and a keyboard and mouse with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it just seems like a drone is basically an advanced remote control car that you used to, have as a kid.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Activating self-destruct
tag Dove real quick and see if she's coming in. Because if not, I guess we can run a few.
So how did you feel about Marvel Rivals?
I mean, I wasn't planning on really playing the game, but to be fair, that was before I started deciding to get into like multiplayer again, especially because being in the GGL. But I liked the game. To me, it was just basically like, I mean, it really is, because a lot of the games are the same, but it's like an Overwatch reskin and then put on Marvel Rivals, and that's basically what it is. The difference is all the nuances. Like in here, you've got those 2 perks that you get or that you stack or whatever, and then over there you have like the team ups and stuff. But the layout and the modes and everything just kind of felt the same. It was just, oh, we're going to do Marvel Rivals and we're going to use superhero characters, and so abilities and stuff are going to be different.
I feel like it's a lot better than Overwatch, honestly. It's like in terms of like devs listening to their players
Yeah,
and content-wise.
I mean, I
just, like,
liked
the
it
way
a
they
lot.
do things.
I liked it a lot, and I liked it. At the time, when I started getting into that. Yeah, to be fair, I was like, oh, well, someone's like, let's go play Overwatch, and I'm like, well, why, when we got Rivals right here that seems to be a little bit better? But I remember when I played this, like, I used to play it nonstop for about 6 months when it came out. But again, then all I ever played was Reaper. Because, I was just a dude playing video games, and it was like, okay, I like this character. I'm just going to play him every time. It wasn't, okay, I want to compete, so I want to learn different characters because I'm going to need to know what their offsets are. I was just like, oh, I like this guy. He looks cool. Oh, he's got a couple of guns. Okay, I'm just going to go around shooting people. It was kind of more like that mentality. But I mean, based on the games, I think Marvel has a slight edge. As far as liking it a little more.
How
But
did you feel about the tournament?
the tournament, I mean, it was rough. I didn't like what they did with the Apex tournament as much as the Rivals one. The Rivals one was good because it felt like there was a lot of mixed, and but it was basically, okay, I was practicing with some of the guys that Blessed was playing with me, and then it was like, oh, I got this, I can get this. And I think I just went into, because that was my first ever tournament style anything for video gaming and stuff. So I don't know if I was like a deer in the headlights. As soon as the game started and the other team was just like owning us, I kind of went into like panic mode, like, oh god, now I'm like moving my aim too hard. I'm trying to shoot this guy too hard. But it was fun. Like, it gave me something to realize what I need to work on. But it was cool. I mean, I liked it. I didn't like the Apex one as much. Just because it felt like we just got absolutely destroyed. Like, when we went against whoever the team was that won, there wasn't even a competition when we got there. And, I only had a week and a half under my belt on Apex Legends, to be fair. Because I never did Battle Royale and stuff. So it was a little rougher. It just didn't seem balanced as far as spreading out like the pros with the Joes, for lack of a better expression. But, I mean...
Well, I'll say this, right? Like, to be fair, right? You weren't new to Apex Legends, but like you just started back on Apex Legends, right?
No, I never played Apex Legends up until...
Brand new. Okay, so you're brand new, right?
Yeah.
Heading into a tournament where people are gonna know how to play, right?
Yeah.
So that's where now, whether or not it's fair if experienced players should be able to just all team up, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, how do you measure that?
Right. Well, I mean, I
How
would
do you
think looking
measure
at the guy that has 18,000 kills versus 3 lifetime kills for me, but I get what you're saying. Like even somebody that you can grind hard enough. Like people used to brag on Gears of War about getting the 2.0 achievement, which was like 10,000 kills. Well, everybody's going to get that eventually if you play long enough. So I get that part. No, it felt. This is just what I felt. It felt unbalanced, but again, like you said, I completely picked up the game a week and a half before the tournament, and I'm looking at guys that are playing, that have 13,000 career kills on one character, and I have like 4. And so, I mean, I understood that part. It just felt like once we got against the team that obviously won the tournament, there was like not a competition. Like the firefight wasn't even a firefight. It was.
You didn't expect the gap to be so wide.
Yeah, it was insanely wide. But I had to consider after thinking about it. I was like, to be fair, and it's not always a bad term, but like people know life certain games, and that's just a term. Doesn't mean anything necessarily malicious. So, some of these people are no lifers on this game. I'm just the guy that picked it up a week before a tournament, and only my second tournament ever playing. So I had to consider that. It just was still, you go into it. The team that I had, we felt like we were, jiving pretty good. And we did. It just once we hit those teams, and it seemed to be them every time. Like I don't even remember beating anybody else, and it was instant annihilation. It wasn't even like, oh, I almost got him, or oh, I knocked him. It was, hi guys, you're dead. Like, oh
Pretty
fuck.
much. How did you feel about the first Marvel? Were you part of the first Marvel Rivals tournament?
No, I think it either happened just as I came in the Discord, or I just, or it was just prior to it. So I didn't even. I think I was just getting into the Discord at the time, and then the tournament, and then they were talking about, oh, we're gonna do another one, and I was like, oh, I'll get in on that one. So yeah.
Empowered and ready to fire.
But I mean, if you think about, to be fair too, and it's more. I know, like, I need to not be so hard on myself, but it's also like self-drive to like be good or help my team out. So
Yeah, no, that's important to be.
it's only my second, literally, competitive thing, like ever, other than going online and playing multiplayer. That's the first.
Yeah.
These are the first 2 tournaments that I have ever participated in, whether it's a community Discord. I know the Rivals one was actually like on the Rivals X. Is it Rivals X? Is that the page that it's on? Their actual tournament page and stuff. So it was more legit because it had a prize pool. But yeah, I mean, I've only been playing tournaments for two times, right? And then I've been on PC for a year and stuff. So I have, and being back in multiplayer, like I stopped playing multiplayer for a while, just because it just got like, yeah, you know what? I like doing a campaign in the co-op. I don't want to, go in and then be like, oh, you're terrible, and so I just avoided it. But then, this has inspired me to like get back into it, and I'm enjoying it. It's just more my personal drive, to just be good, and I want to get on a team and at least be able to help the team. Like I'm not trying to come be the MVP. Like that's not that I don't care about that, and not in the sense that I don't care about my team winning.
Like if it happened, it happened. But
Yeah.
Like, you're not, like,
I'm not actively going, I'm going to get all the kills and I'm going to rule the roost. It's just I want to come in and do enough to do my team, and then if I feel like I'm not, then I kind of get a little like frustrated just with myself. So I just want to be able to carry the weight.
Here's a tip with it, because I feel the same way. I'm like the same way, but also with more of an ego. So I love playing video games. I want to win. I do, right? In any tournament, whether if it's for fun, whether it's for like money, I want the team to take it serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have fun, but also serious. Let's do practices. Let's do team ups. Let's, let's figure out composition, right?
Yeah.
That's why I am happy that someone who's new, it's like you're still like you're trying, like you're practicing. You didn't wait for the team. You're practicing on your own. You're learning on your own stuff.
Yeah.
So kudos, right? It's important to not get so raveled up, right? So like even if you're doing bad, you're just gonna go up against someone who's just simply better.
Empowered and ready to fight. I'm
Right.
If you let yourself get riled up, you're going to do worse. And if you're going to
Yeah.
do worse, it's a cycle. My friend Dylan, he's Jesus fucking Christ, God tier Call of Duty player. I don't understand it, okay? But the problem is, I mean, like, I'm talking like he'll like go 50 and like 2.
Good
Right.
lord, dude.
Especially if we're playing like domination shit, like he just pops off. But God forbid he starts getting killed, right? Like like multiple times. He gets in his head so much it gets low. His skill gets lower, to the point where he can't do it anymore, right?
Right.
And you can't let that happen to you. You can't get frazzled.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, like, that's a very good point, because actually I used to play a game. Well, actually, a buddy of mine, an ex-buddy of mine, we would game together, and he would want to drag me on Call of Duty. Even back then, I didn't like it because, a big part, obviously, and I'm not gonna be afraid to admit it. Like, I just am not good. I wasn't good. Like, I don't even think I'm that good at Call of Duty now, though. Warzone, I've been playing Warzone casual, and oh my god, I've been having a blast and doing decent, but I just so he would pull me into Call of Duty, and I'm like, all right, dude, let's go. And I was just, initially, I was having fun with it, right? And I was like, I could care less if I got killed 30 times. I would just laugh it off, and yeah, he was the kind of guy that, like, if you did good, he could not say, oh, that's an awesome, good job. Or, so we would finish the match and say, like, one of us miraculously got, like, second, and he was, like, fourth. He would just be like, I'd be like, oh, good shit. And he's like, well, I finished fourth. And I said, well, what about me, man? I finished second. And then he wouldn't say anything. Like, he couldn't handle it. And then it was, every time he got, like, a sniper kill, it was, yeah, I'm beast. He was in a great mood. And then when they started killing him, it was to where his wife was telling him, like, shut up, right? And I think I see that, I get that way sometimes, but I'm doing it now, I think, because of the competition, and I want to do good for the team, and that's where that comes in. For him, it was, and for myself, right? I want to be better at gaming, I want to do good, and I want to feel like, even if, I walk out of there, like, I personally feel like I did good. Let's say we lose, but I'm like, they're like, yeah, man, you did your part, you did good, like, good job, Anthony, like, and he was like, as soon as people started killing him, it was impossible, right? Like, I know there's some shots where we're like, oh my god, how did that guy get me? But everything was, there's no way. Nobody could kill him. Anybody that sniped was either cheating, to a level that it was every single. I'll admit, sometimes I get frustrated. I think we all do that. Okay, this guy's doing something, or oh my god, how did he hit me from there? But I think he just was doing that because he couldn't believe the fact that people could actually either be better than him or kill him in the game. Mine is just a drive, really, to be better.
I've
Yeah.
always told myself, right, be above average. Just that, even if it's a little bit, just be that, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell you, like, I went from playing Call of Duty, right, just having fun, doing my thing. Sometimes I get a squad kill, something. It's been different things. Like, I just, like, had a good game, right? Then new Call of Duty came out, like Modern Warfare 1. I did pretty well. I made a lot of nice montages, I feel like, I enjoyed it. For some reason, Modern Warfare 2 came out, right? Like the newer ones, right?
Right.
I don't know how I was doing this. All the time I started dropping down low, getting the kills, throwing grenades across the map, getting the kills. I'm like, how did I do that? Like, when did I start doing that? Well, I never learned. I didn't look up any.
Yeah, right.
It started happening naturally, and I was like, huh. Okay, maybe I'm gaming Jesus. Who knows? I don't know. But then I also started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And it's a game I played all my life.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
Do you know about it, like, at all?
I know that it's like it started out as like a card game, right? But I don't know the concept.
yeah.
I don't know. That's different than Pokemon, where you go out and you catch the characters, right? Yu-Gi-Oh is
Well, even Pokemon has their own card game. So, and then that's like different from like the show.
okay. But I don't. Then I honestly don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. I just never got into it, so I never bothered to like learn
Well,
anything
allow
about
me
it.
to be the cult leader for a second.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So basically, Yu-Gi-Oh is where two players. If you're playing the TCG, you can do like multiple different people, but it's more hectic. But for Master Duel, for the free Yu-Gi-Oh auto emulator, I guess you can say, two-player people duel it out using a combination of monster spells and traps, trying to reduce your opponent's life points down to 0. Do battle damage or effect damage. There's some special win conditions where you also can win, like if there's like a 5 piece of Exodia, it states that if you do that, you win. Final countdown, you pay life points. If you can survive 20 turns, you win. There's not a lot of cards in the game that are like that, so it makes it funny if you can pull it off. Also, if you draw every time it's your turn. If you cannot draw at the start of your turn because you have no more cards in your deck, you automatically lose. So the thing that I like about the game most is that, if you're going first or second, you have to break your opponent's board. So if you're going first, you have to build up like a nice little a good defense, right? If you're going second, you have to figure out how can I break my board. It's like a puzzle, right?
Right.
Someone who's autistic and ADHD like me, I'm like, I like this. So it's satisfying. And then once you start playing more and more, you kind of start getting like sixth sense of what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do it, what's the proper order to do stuff. It's really fun. I always try to teach people how to play Yu-Gi-Oh whenever people join it.
So it is a trading card game, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
100%
like
trading.
a Magic the Gathering. I play that, but I collected the cards because I never could play. I've never found anybody or anywhere to go play in real life. And then, but I
You
do
never found a card shop?
Yeah, no card shop or real toy shop in my area that did it, or people that did it. So I collect the cards, and someday maybe I'll actually go play them. But I do play the Magic the Gathering Arena, which is the online version of it, basically.
Right, yeah, and that's always fun. Same thing for Master.
Yeah.
That's what Yu-Gi-Oh is.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I know the basic kind of like concept of it, because just like in MTG, you play out your cards and stuff to get the opponent from 21 to 0. Or in some losses I've faced like minus 18.
Yeah. The interesting thing for me is like when I started Yu-Gi-Oh, I didn't have
Powered and ready to
mentors,
fight.
right? I didn't know what to do.
Clear out.
So you have like, you can only have like 40 up to 60 cards in a deck, right?
Right.
But my little kid ass was like, I have over 200 cards, so I'm just gonna put it all in the deck. Well, eventually someone finally like told me like, hey, you can only have this much. I was like, oh, okay. And he recommended make sure you can like they work well with each other. So I did that. Then someone eventually also told me when I started going to library tournaments to shorten it a bit more. Time went on, new cards came out. I got decent. But I never played quote unquote meta. I didn't know meta, right?
Railgun charge. Hold.
People who would buy individual pack or individual cards over just buying pack.
Right.
So like I just had
Ready to fight.
cards. I didn't have like synergy. So the people from the card shop took me under their wing for a bit, and I finally built a deck that was very synergy, very worked well, all that kind of
I'm
stuff.
on my game.
Cost me a little bit of money, but like I was happy with it. I actually got to get sponsored
Oh wow.
to go into a YCS, which is like one of their second biggest events for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nice.
Besides
Railgun
Worlds.
charged.
I would love to kept on getting sponsored by the person, but he honestly just didn't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh! He just different expectations,
Railgun still at
right?
full power.
Right.
He was like, "Oh yeah, you should wear Google glasses so you can record that you're actually there." Do that. Yeah, that costs like a lot of money. You gonna pay for it? I can't. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, no.
So it was the whole thing. But he gave me back pretty much like $1,000. Now, if I was paying attention more to the game state, I would have probably gotten a deck called Snake Eyes, and it was like $1,000.
Holy shit.
But I end up spending money on cards to actually beat that deck using what I know. And in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, sometimes you don't put things together because they don't work very well, right?
Uh-huh.
But my brain figured it out. And so I'm the first person to play a deck that I call Sword, Soul, Horus, and Kashtira. It's like 3 different monster types. You shouldn't do that ever. I don't recommend it.
Okay. I'll keep it in mind.
Unless you know what you're doing, right?
Right. Clearly I don't.
Fair. Plus it's also, very tricky at times. Because it's like combo. You need, like, Sword Soul needs their Soul combos, Kashtira monsters need their Kashtira cards, right? And then Horus need their Horus monster. So if you have, like, 3 different variants with different spells for, like, individual monsters, you get a hand of 5. It's like, this is for Sword Soul. Well, this is for Kashtira. Well, this is for Horus. And none of these work together. So you can run into that problem. But, unfortunately, the way Yu-Gi-Oh works is that there is a banned list that comes out every so often.
Oh, right. Cards that you can't play with, right?
Right, yeah. So what happened to me literally like 2 days before the official YCS, there was a banned list that came out. And they were going to apply it for the YCS. A lot of people were bad. 3 cards that I used got hit.
Oh, fuck.
And these 3 cards were put in there to slow down Snake Eyes, basically. The whole deck was like to pull out the combo, get my monsters out, and then put them under certain restrictions. And then I would just win. But these cards got banned. So the deck could technically still work, but there's a card I would fall a trap to every single time. It's called Nibiru. If you summon or special summon monsters up to 5 times or more, basically your opponent activates the card, sends all your monsters to the graveyard, and you get a token, and then they get their monster.
Oh, shit.
And all your hard work just goes down the drain.
Go down as a shitter. Yeah.
And for me, I could not do that and play into Nibiru, right? That's why I had Baron de Fleur. But I get carried away sometimes. So I just knew myself. I was like, I can't play this because if I do, I'm gonna get hit with Nibiru every single time.
Yeah.
So I brought a different deck. I didn't do so well, and I was discouraged because I never really got to put it to the test if it would really do beat Snake Eyes, right?
Right.
Luckily, finally, the missing pieces came to Master Duel. I built it there. Say, it would have worked.
Nice.
Under right conditions.
Right.
But hey, that's better than... So I was more content. I was happy. I haven't actually played the physical copy of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I just think like right now, I'm content. I sought out what I've always wanted to do as a child. So there's really nothing left except for Worlds. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is expensive.
Oh, yeah, that I know. I know that shit gets crazy expensive.
Yeah, so with, no one's paying for your plane ride, your hotel fees, food, right? On top of you're spending money for like a $300 deck, $600 deck. It's just not worth it. Because like even if you win Worlds, like you get like a mat, some sleeves. And those mats and sleeves are cost a lot, and the trophy and all that, but it's like you have to kind of like sell everything, I feel like, to like the actual like prize value. I'm like, but I wouldn't want to sell like the trophy or like the prize card. I would like to keep those 2 things. Like I would want to keep the play mat too. Like
So to me, it would just wouldn't be worth it. It'd be cool, but I wouldn't really want to do that unless Worlds was in Vegas one day, and then I would probably go for it.
Well,
But,
you never
until
know.
then. Yeah, like hopefully, but 50 states, and New Worlds, Las Vegas already came and gone. Once I don't know when they're gonna be back in rotation. But yeah, but if you ever want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, it's free for Master Duel to download on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch.
Okay.
I don't mind trying to get Yu-Gi-Oh into the GGO.
Yeah, I seen you like putting stuff like that in there. So I mean, I observe a lot of shit. So I mean, that would be cool. And then if I ever decide I want to like learn it, hell yeah, I know who to go to for sure. Do you want to Do you want to go try a match? Because Dev said like I will soon, so I don't know when she's actually gonna hop in.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
fine.
if you want to try to, okay, let me get us out of here. Oh, that's why I didn't see the. I think when I backed out the last time, I didn't read, and it says leave as a group. I just fucking bounced. I thought it was gonna pull you. All right, and I don't think she's
Yeah,
on.
What other heroes are you trying to play?
What's that? I like Soldier, but I think Crazed wants to like Slugger, or Crazed Slugger likes Soldier, but Soldier. I'm gonna be playing Sojourn. I like her, and then of course Reaper, but I haven't played him much since I've kind of fallen in love with Sojourn.
Have you tried Bastion yet?
No, I have not.
It's fun. You literally can turn into a turret and just mow down people.
Yeah, I remember. I remember him from back in the day, and he was always like so OP. It was like, I hate the fucking turret.
I would love to have a Bastion on our team, to be honest. Hence is why I was like, going for DPS. But if we need a tank, then I can play a little bit of tank. I'm not good at it, but
Yeah.
I can get better.
Well, maybe the one that you brought in, Tav, can play.
Yeah, she could play all roles.
Now, did you know
also
her
really good
before the GGL, or are you guys
My
like?
girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't come in here going, All right, who's paired up with who? I didn't know it was your girlfriend.
No, all good. Yeah, but no, we've known for each other.
Well, that's cool.
I got her in so fast.
Well, that's good that you guys are both able to be in here.
Yeah. Got her for right. I was like, I know someone.
And she likes. Is she a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan too? I'm assuming, or not like you.
Not as much as me, but she definitely enjoys the game.
Is there anybody that's a
If she
bigger
had-
Yu-Gi fan as you?
Learn this together.
People who are better.
All of us. Clear heads, sharp
How is it?
eyes.
Because like there's some people that will like absolutely spend the money on the game, and they will. They're on YouTube. They're on like learning all the things about Yu-Gi-Oh. I will just start doing it if I have a tournament.
Right. Kind of like me. Oh, we're gonna have an Apex tournament. Sure, let me go pick the game up.
Yeah. But now, ever since I started playing Master Duel and I started hosting for Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Really fun. I started to try to learn more Yu-Gi-Oh talk and combos and like what they're gonna do.
Oh, up in that room. That window up there.
Come on, Vivian. Get yourself together. Moira by your side. feels much better.
Hostile on the point. Are they for real?
No sweat. Just need a new plan. Pain is inevitable. Objective something more. Ground running.
The payload is moving. Perhaps we should stop it.
Oh, that doesn't seem okay, but alright. Okay, Jim, how you liking this? Oh, I like Overwatch, not as much as Rivals, but I used to play it way back when it was like the original Overwatch, and then they reskinned it. But yeah, it's fine. I'm just learning the characters, and we're practicing for another tournament. Got that. Oh, mercy. Mercy! Never been a fan of Overwatch? Yeah, I played it for a while and then stopped.
Surrender to my Get yourself together.
Unassailable prowess.
Again, it's probably one of the ones, like, I won't play it on a regular basis. It's for, like, playing in a tournament and stuff like that. I mean, I like learning other games, but not on my favorites. But I don't hate it.
This ends now.
Do something!
Why is my gun shooting like that?
Clear those noobs off the
I'll have to find a better way to engage.
Helden sterben nicht.
Setting out the welcome mat.
I don't know.
Railgun still at full power.
That's good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit.
Suiting up. Game on. Let's wipe them out.
Down on the left there.
Clear out. Might have to adjust my approach.
Self-destruct sequence.
Vide mal suyo!
Initializing system. Blitz me. Bravo! To the moving payload.
How is that guy even doing that?
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
No sweat. Just need a new plan.
Helden sterben nicht.
Face the sunrise!
That we should fail.
Setting out the welcome mat.
No reasonable explanation.
Surrender to my will.
Dude is such a fucking clown.
If they won't quit, neither will I.
Wieder mal zu Yo!
Recalculating.
Helden sterben nicht.
Well, it is Saturday afternoon.
Surrender to my will.
Yeah, like,
Your end is
4 was not good for that matchup.
What's that?
Team effort here.
Yeah, I didn't do very good.
Yeah, no. Try Bastion next.
Oh, hold on. What is he? Is he damage or tank?
DPS.
DPS? Okay.
Arriving at Antarctic Peninsula.
And which one is he?
The robot.
Okay. Oops. Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
Welcome to Oasis.
I prepped all night for this mission. Well, maybe I gained a little too.
your work is a hypothesis.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
your strength.
Whoops.
I'm taking the objective. Anyone else want some? System's running hot!
Within my reach.
Over there!
Oh, there's what's her face. I don't know if I like this guy. I mean, I haven't played him much. Well, trying to play him first time in this is rough. I don't know if the... Let me try something here.
Over here!
If you don't pay attention, like there's a guy over here.
Objective is ready for action!
Helden sterben nicht.
I did it, Mum! I'm on fire!
وليهم قوتك.
Shit, when he's doing that. Now shit.
Oh, turn it back.
Hello. Shit.
Got that one guy. Oh, I'm asleep.
So if he's doing that absorbing thing, don't shoot him, like that red ball in his hand,
Okay.
because he'll get like shield. So you stop and wait for it to go away, and then shoot him again.
My numbers are up! Careful!
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Best round lost. Score 0.
Oh, stupid. What was stupid?
Just, the way I popped my ult, I didn't really, I haven't used it, so I wasn't sure what to do with it.
At last.
So, don't take it personally when I get the most kills, okay?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
The fight has only just begun.
I don't know how a pistol beats an assault rifle, but
Surrender to my will.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Let's give him the one for.
Why is the Mercy fighting by herself? The objective.
Someone better get a fire. Zarya, ready for duty.
Pain is inevitable.
what in the fuck? How did he hit me?
I'm on fire.
Oh my god.
وريهم قوتك. Play of the game.
Nerf this.
I'll stick with Bastion, see how it goes. That was a little bit better. I mean, I still only went 6 and 11, but
Have her join us after she takes a nap.
oh, okay, cool.
water, Jack. Are you taking your vitamins?
Once a day, just after my steak dinner.
Stronger?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's attack on objective C.
Everyone heal up.
Each other safe.
Zenyatta is here.
Objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Well, I guess if you hop around enough.
What happened? What'd you die by?
Reaper. Hopping around. I was locked on him, but
Objective loss. Objective
Where are you guys?
I'm right in the. Well, I was in the outside that whatever, the ring. I just didn't want to go in the middle.
Like, I'm the only one pushed up.
I am at the ring right now. Now I'm getting
Why
jumped.
everyone finally decides to join, like, when I die, of joining me in the fight.
That Reaper is like acts like he's better than he is, but yeah, I was at the thing and all four of them came in there.
Yeah, because where were you before that?
I was
When
outside
in there,
I was right outside the door because I didn't want to get in the middle of the ring.
objective.
Why are you being scared?
Just playing DPS.
Oh, and yeah, I'm your tank, and I'm right there with you. So you guys just left me to die then. And then I go down, and all the team went down. I had literally them all in low health.
Objective unlocked.
Seizing the objective.
Tactical visor activated.
That Reaper guy just keeps flanking around. Sounds like it.
Objective captured. Advance to objective B. Match point.
I don't know how that Reaper guy did not die. I think I'm gonna go back to Sojourn for a minute. Try her back out.
Play of the game.
Yeah, Mora wasn't healing. So with that one, I'm up front in the middle of the ring, right?
Right.
The whole enemy team is where I'm at, right? The Reaper, their two supports, their tank. But why is it everyone else is back? Not even in the building.
Oh, I was in the building. I was right at the doorway, the entranceway to where the square was. I was shooting from right there.
Could you see anybody? Could you see any? How many people could you see?
I could see all of them, the dead guys, or the other team. I was just shooting them. I didn't see where the rest of our team was in relation to me. Where is...
I'll start it. I want to see something. Okay, so I'm in here by myself.
You're in where?
The middle. Let me see here. The soldier doesn't have any line of sight really. You're in bashing turn so far. Shooting at a door. To be fair, you're probably shooting at the Reaper as he was going in. In the back.
Right, that entryway to wherever the ring was.
And you have no line of sight. Might play. Platform. No line of sight. Now you have line of sight. And you're at this point, no one goes in. Reaper, okay. The team is just scared of not going in the room. You guys, why? I don't understand why the team is being scared. I'm literally in that fight.
Well, I don't know that character that well, and in a lot of the games in DPS, they're saying don't push. So I wasn't trying to be in the middle of the ring. So
I'm pushing.
Like to go too far forward into the other people, into the other team.
So okay. So are you saying that I was pushing then?
That's not what I said. I said that.
Because here's the thing. I'm asking you to be with me. So if you're saying that you were told not to push, right? If you're saying that you didn't want to push where I was at because you were told that not to push, that means I was pushing.
Meaning what?
I'm asking, are you saying that I'm pushing? Like, I know you're not trying to say that.
No, there's characters.
Like,
tanks are supposed to be like in the middle and push to the front, and then and then DPS is to stay back but far enough front to help, but and then the support in the back. So I didn't want to. I'm not trying to be right in the middle of all of them because that seems counterproductive for me. And so when like I was playing Rivals, they're saying like don't push too hard, because if you push too hard, then I'm going to get overrun by the team, and I can't do a whole lot if I'm overrun by the team if I'm pushing too far. So I'm staying in the wings trying to do the DPS.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what I'm going to say is that Marvel Rivals and Overwatch are two different games. Concept is there, right? Absolutely. If the team is in a certain location, right, and you are moving forward past the objective, right, to chase after someone, you are pushing too far. But if your tank is on the objective, right, and you're seeing them fighting, everyone and their mama is like focused on the tank, it's a good idea to get in there. Especially you have your turret thing up. From what I'm seeing, you have your turret thing up, and you could have been in and like took out a few people. You even have your grenade that you could have bounced off. Now, here's the thing, though. It's not just you. I want to make that perfectly clear. It's not just you. The soldier wasn't with me. The Zenhada is now just going up when I'm already have like less than half health. And the only one there was the Mercy. And then what makes it worse is that it's only after I die, right? Is that all of a sudden the team goes in. My frustration?
Kind of.
What part do you not get?
Well, my part is, are you trying to help me or treat me like shit? Because I'm not understanding. I don't know the game that well, and I'm telling you that all I was trying to do was do my part and shoot the thing. I'm not trying to. I didn't know that my duty was to run into the middle of the thing, so I'm trying to learn the game, but I don't know the game that well. So you asked where I was shooting the other team at a distance because I don't believe that my character needs to be in the middle of the ring where they're all around me. So I'm not going to push to where I'm getting overrun, because I'm not going to be able to stop all of them if I'm in the ring. So if you go into the ring and then I'm still on the outside, then I'm trying to cover you as opposed to just being right in the dead center because I'm not a tank. And I don't think the DPS, what I'm understanding is the DPS should not be acting as a tank. So that's why I don't push and go all the way in. I try to clear the people that are like flanking over to the left or flanking over to the right, as opposed to being in the center, like shooting, acting like a tank. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is not like send him in, send my teammate in so they can die. It's like, well, he's going to go in, so I'm going to try to shoot the people that are trying to come around the corner to keep them off of, getting in the ring. Right? Because the objective in that one is to capture those squares, right? You capture that area. So that's what I'm doing. So I don't know why you're upset at me when I don't know the game that great, and I wasn't doing anything like maliciously, like I'm not going to help my team. So
No, I'm not thinking that way. I'm not thinking
right.
that way.
So all I'm saying is that I don't think that I'm supposed to be running into the middle until like we have them pushed off enough and then be in there. But as we're coming in and they're like on the other end of the ring, I don't want to go into because I die quicker.
Okay, so for Elizabeth, I'm not trying to make you feel like shit. Let's get that one clear. I don't sugarcoat things. That's the thing. So I'm actively I'm asking questions so I can understand because I understand that you're new. Okay. So I'm trying to see why did you not push it? Like you're not even like in the room. You're outside of it.
Right.
And I'm watching, and you're kind of like.
Because trying to go through the door when they're all shooting me, I'm going to get like killed. So I'm trying to find the best opportunity so I can shoot at a distance, and then when they're not all like looking at me coming through the thing.
Okay, so as you know, tanks are not immortal, right? We have a lot of health. We can absorb a lot of damage, right? But if a whole team is on the tank, you're going to die. Right? So what DPS's job is also to do, not only to get kills, but to peel for healers times, right? When the situation calls for it. And 2, to also be able to be in the firefight. So if you are pushed in the team, because not just you, the whole team should have been in that room fighting. And the supports are supposed to heal and do this and do that. Hey, Dove can help. Hey, Dove. Easy. Dove? Oh, no, Dove's not in the thing. She just got on. Because maybe it's my problem. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I was pushed in too far. So I'll ask Dove, because she plays a lot more. And get tunnel vision. Oh, we'll see.
Hello?
Hey, Dev, I have a question.
Yeah, yes.
So, you know the Anubis map?
Yeah.
So I'm playing tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, do you mean the Temple of do you mean the Throne of Anubis with the Clash, or do you mean Temple of Anubis with the Overwatch Classic?
It's the one you capture all the objectives?
Yeah. And that's probably Throne of Anubis.
Right, so the one that's in the tomb, right? That middle one where there's like the robotic robot there.
Yeah.
So I'm tank, playing as Arissa. I go in the room, and I'm up front. Now, I think I'm pushed up a little too far because I'm behind the iron wall that's in the middle of that circle, right?
Okay, yeah.
All 6 teams are there, right? All 6, of the other enemy teams there. But
all
I'm
6 teams, hold on.
putting up a hell of a fight, right? I mean, like, they're not that good. But I'm holding my own. They're low health.
Yes.
So, my team isn't even in the room with me, and they're in the outside of it at that door to get in. Right? Should they have been in the room with me?
They should have tried to push at least. But it's not uncommon to have your teammates stand at the doorway.
Right, because I'm the only one in the room, and the enemy team is literally I have them pushed.
Then, yeah, they should have been in there with you. I don't know why they're still standing at the doorway. But they should have pushed in with you.
And Cutter, who's playing, I asked him to play Bastion to try it to see if he likes it or not, right? He's also at the door, and I'm trying to ask, well, why weren't you with me? Because he has the turret, he has the the grenade, and they're all off cooldown. I'm like, if he was in there, that turret would have gone off, right?
If you
So,
and
Cutter,
Mhm.
tell Dove how you think DPS is.
Cutter,
Yeah.
did you hear what King of Games asked?
Yeah, I'm sitting right here.
Tell Dove what you told me about the DPS thing.
That DPS is not a tank to push into the middle, that they're to stay like fairly far enough off. So that's, I mean, when I played Rivals, they're like, don't push too hard. Just get back, stay back here, pick off the stragglers, which is what I thought I was doing. Apparently, that is not what I was doing. My thought is, why am I going to be in the middle when I'm not a tank? And then I see like people peeling off that are trying to flank us, so I'm like staying back enough to see them. So I'm not going to push into a room full of all of them when I'm just going to get annihilated coming through the door, and I'm trying to push them off by keeping them at a distance by shooting from a distance that they're shooting me at.
Okay. Yeah. So let me explain really quickly. Just a little bit. So, King, you are right. You should have had at least 2-3 other team members with you. Cutter, you are also right. DPS, usually, we ask them to hang back a little bit. It's a little bit trickier with Overwatch, because with that, you have to... With this game, you have to understand when you need to push in. With what Cutter was doing, like, if the entire enemy team is there, and you have someone starting to push back on them, as a DPS, one thing you need to do is join the fight. That is one thing you need to do. Bastion, he is pretty close. Like, he is the tankiest DPS, actually. So, you kind of have to think a little bit of tank with him. Like, you have to keep in mind he's a DPS. So he's not as strong as a tank. But he is the tankiest DPS. And this will take time, but as you play more, you have to have a little bit of a mindset of a tank player as well with Bastion. So it's a DPS/tank in a way. With Bastion, you have his turret, moving turret. So you can literally roll up, like go into turret form, roll up. It's going to be a little slow. And start with Bastion, in turret mode, you gotta try to if you can find their DPS and or their supports, try to straight up start shooting at them in turret form. It melts them completely, and they will die within seconds. That is one of the big things. With the grenade, you can use it as, like, one big thing, you can stick enemies with it. So the grenade can stick to enemies. And it can, of course, it damages them. You can also use it to try to go in a general area and force them away a little bit. Like, you shoot, like, if you've ever seen me play Bastion, because I played Bastion with y'all, right? I'm pretty sure I have. You know how, if you guys saw what I've done, when I start seeing the enemy, I immediately shoot my grenade. It's to first force them away, give them a little bit more time, plus it makes them, with most of the characters here, it'll make them waste their resources. That is another thing I do as Bastion and in general as a DPS. I make sure they waste their resources like I've wasted my grenade, basically. So sometimes, that's just kind of a little tip with him. And I say I'm able to speak on this because I am literally, like, not an OG, but like, my first main was Bastion himself. So I've had the time to stew with Bastion, so I understand how he is supposed to be played, or kind of should be played.
It is important to note that pushing too far up in Rivals and in Overwatch are kind of two different things. Because in Rivals, what they're probably telling you is stick with the team and not go chasing.
Yeah. So
Sure, somewhat.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. With Rivals, it's a little different because there's only 2 game modes you really know. There's only 2 game modes within Rivals. There's like you only either have to capture the point or you have to move the point, move the escort. It's one of 2 things. And with that, it's a little easier to tell your DPS, hey, you can back off, or try to back off a little bit more, hang back a little bit, protect your support. It's a little bit easier with that. With Overwatch, it's a little bit more difficult, because with DPS, yes, you're supposed to hang back, you're supposed to keep an eye on the supports, because outside of the supports themselves, if they can which they can do their best to defend, but sometimes it's futile. They will be destroyed. They will die. DPS, like one of their things, they have to keep an eye on the supports as well. So basically, you have to not only understand when to push in, you have to also understand when to fall back, because you are, like you said, Cutter, you are the middle line. You are quite literally in the middle. You're not a tank, so don't fully try to go in and feed.
I usually don't, because in my defense, 1, I don't even know that character. 2, I don't know all his abilities. 3, I don't like tank characters. I like DPS 4. That's all I've been playing are tank characters, or TPS characters. 5, everybody has been telling me DPS is not a push, right? The DPS is not a tank, so why am I going to push into the middle of all these guys if I'm trying to keep them off of my healer? Just like in Rivals, I don't push with Scarlet. I stay back with Scarlet or stay mid with Scarlet. That's what I'm used to. That's why I did it. And 2, I don't play Overwatch. And 6, I don't play Overwatch that well.
Cutter. This is just constructive criticism.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But there's a different way to ask it too, right? Because it was like, why are you not in here? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And second of all, I don't know this character. I don't really like him that much. But if I learn him and understand that he's got more tank, I get that. But I don't know Bastion, right? I know the 3 that I know.
So when we say hang on, so cut it first. When we say he's more tank, it means he just has more health. Mm-hmm. He doesn't play like a tank. He just kind of like got a little bit more hefty health, because in Overwatch, the heroes have different health pool. So that's what we first mean. Second, I get that if you don't like the way I approached you, but I'm asking because I have to know.
No, I understand that, and that's the thing is, but I just that's why where my understanding of DPS is I'm not going to push, like I'm not going to go running forward in front of the whole team into the middle of the circle, because that's not what I believe that DPS is for. DPS is obvious damage, right? And so what I'm doing is 1, watching out for the healers, and 2, I figure I'm picking off the stragglers, because if I'm sitting in the middle, I can't watch somebody that's going off, whereas DPS being able to stay back. And then that was part of why, 1, I didn't want to go through that door, because it was like everybody was like shooting the door, and then at least that's what I'm getting from what I did. And 2, I figured, okay, I'm staying back and I'm trying, and then I see like someone go to the left, so then I see him go to left. If I shoot and stay back and I can't get him, then I try to go and I go off to the left, but I'm still not going in the middle, because I don't feel like I'm strong enough, and that's not what I'm going to be able to do. Whereas DPS, I'm shooting at a distance. So that's how I was always, under the understanding of playing a DPS. So that's where
and that is completely okay. You have a specific understanding that you were taught, and that is okay. I'm also telling you, but I'm saying it is completely okay with your approach. You don't know the characters, and you are going based off of what you know, and that is okay. I am telling you, as well, from my perspective, not from my perspective, but like, from my 2 years of playing this game, and what I have learned, as someone who started off as DPS as well. I am telling you on my end and from someone who has also mained a character that you did try out, just a general way to approach it. Like, so yes, I'll say both of y'all are right. You just went about it the wrong way. So like, and yeah, you guys went about it the wrong way. So.
Well, and I do know the time to
Yeah.
push too is like I understand, right? And okay, like obviously is DPS like just like the healer. Why would like I played games where the healer just fucking takes off running? Like what are they doing? I understand that position as far as what your job is. You're not going to do us any good if you're trying to act like a fucking DPS and a tank and you're a healer. But also I know like when they're coming in and closing in on the circle, right? I'm not trying to just go through the door and then be like I'm going to take all of you on. I'm trying to one watch our asses and then of course mine and then when they're getting pushed back, like I'm gonna push a little farther, right? I've gone where it's like okay, you're pushing a little bit too far, come back, right? Because I get a little over aggressive. So I try to do with the DPS stay mid, right? Mid so I can back up and then cover my ass and the healers, and then mid so that way when it's time to push. Where the tank gets in there and then I'm right there, then I push in, right? Not like for example, King, why are you not in the room? Because I didn't feel like I was in a good position to go out there. I didn't want to push when it felt like as soon as I pushed that door, I was going to be annihilated. So then when there were, I think somebody split off to the left. I don't know if it's the exact same match that we just did.
So
the Reaper was that one, and then there was one of the other people in the match before. They went to the left, so I'm like, well, I know that we're fighting in the middle, but this person's over here. They're going to flank us, and then that's what that Reaper kept doing. So that's why I stay back when I feel like somebody is flanking us, because I feel if the if some of our other team can push, and I'm watching it because if I push with everybody, whether it's like a good time because the circle is cleared or whatever, this Reaper guy keeps going behind us and I'm getting shot in the back, so I'm staying back to take that out of the equation and counteract what he's doing. So I'm not going to push in a room where I know that the main thing's going and like King is in the middle and then this damn Reaper is behind flanking and then I'm getting shot in the back and then not effective at all for the people in the middle because I just let that guy go, right? So that's why probably I hung back and why I hang back more often.
Right now, see, in that instance, you are correct. But the moment that I'm referring to, because I'm watching it, right? I'm watching the replay. The moment that I'm referring to is when their majority of their whole team is behind the wall. That I'm also there, push them. Like I pushed them, right? And it's in that moment where it's okay for you to come in because there's no one that's hard focusing that door anymore, right?
Yeah.
And they're all low health. So that is the moment, is what I'm saying. Like, where are you guys at?
There we go.
And you have a soldier that's there, and he's also staying back. And then the healers are also staying back. And so I'm like, if my team was here, and I'm not asking you to be exactly right on me. I'm asking to be in the room.
And normally I will, and normally I know when to push. It's just that I honestly, the biggest reason you asked if I was scared, I don't know that. I don't know that fucking character. I don't know Bastion,
you don't know the character,
and I hated that. I hated that Reaper kept freaking going around and shooting me in the back.
I understand that. I understand. Yeah, I understand that. But for Bastion, here's the right. It's like here's my that you don't know what Bastion cannot do, but you do know he can do turret. You know that button, right?
Right.
We played a match before,
and
so at least you know that button, and that was off cooldown.
All right, and I kind of played him like, so I kind of felt like he was kind of similar to the Punisher, and in that case, in Rivals, they said like, for that Punisher, like, don't drop the turret in the middle of the fucking ring, drop it back so you can be DPS from a distance, and so that's kind of the mentality I went in with this Bastion, and honestly, why I actually migrated from Punisher to Scarlet, and just like why I don't feel like I necessarily maybe somebody that's better understanding of the best way to handle that character. So I kind of treated him like a Punisher, and Punisher is not someone you push with, right? Yeah.
Right. So these are the answers I was looking for. So I wasn't trying to get you to get defensive because, like, you're telling me I don't know the character. I don't know the character. In my head, I'm like, well, you kind of do a little bit. Like we played a game before, so at least you know the turret mode. Like at least you know the turret mode.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying with the Punisher thing, but the differences between Bastion and Punisher. Did someone just purr?
No, I just.
Oh, well, close enough.
Not a
Same
fucking. I was trying to say something, but.
Sorry. My
I'm not trying to
impulse,
be
and I gotta
about
get
it.
the thought out. My bad, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because both right in your mind. Cutter. There we go. Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, you
Sorry,
can call
I've
me
been
King Cutter
outside.
if you want, but that's something.
I'm sorry, I've been out in 90-degree weather all fucking day, and it's at like.
So your
high
brain's
humidity-
cooking.
Higher humidity, so I am.
Yeah.
My brain no function correctly.
Or yeah, I got you.
So, Cutter, yes, you are correct with that. It is. Bastion is similar to Punisher. The difference is that with Punisher's turret, of course, the one compared to Bastion's turret, you can move with it. It's a
Right, and
And
you can't with, and
so-
that's why you don't go dropping
you
a.
can't-
Yeah.
So
Go
one of the best ways with using Bastion is definitely through his turret mode, because you can, if you see 3 people in front of you, and like as long as they're not like a tank being heal botted by some fucking support, most of the time it's usually Mercy, and I can fucking say this. But if you have like literally like a DPS and 2 supports in front of you, it's like 3 people. You can literally drop in turret mode right in front of them, start moving around, and start shooting at them. Like that is
Right,
it
and
is
I
actually
thought,
one
and
of-
I honestly thought that his turret just fucking sat still. Right,
No,
like I
no,
knew there was
no.
the Moana guy. I call him Moana, but it's not. It's what's his Galagas?
I'm Gladys.
The Hawaiian with the Samoan guy with the 2 turrets. The
Oh,
Malgus. Malgus?
Oh, Malga.
Yeah.
Malga.
Like when Punisher has that ult, that's Punisher, right? But then when Punisher drops the turret doesn't move. And so that's part of my understanding of that I thought was the same, that once I dropped the turret, I was to act like a Punisher turret, so I'm in the back. And then I'm like, well, that's not going through the door. That sucks. So I didn't know that how to operate the turret either.
So, really quickly. With Bastion's turret, so it's movable, that's for one. It did used to be like you parked yourself in turret mode in one spot, and you can be in it for probably, I think, forever. I don't fucking know.
A little bit, yeah, pretty much, and then just grenade, boom, 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 big explosion.
So it's kind of similar. So it's kind of similar to Punisher, but of course with Bastion's turret, you're still Bastion. You're still the character, which means if you die in turret mode, you still die as the character. That is for one. In Overwatch 2, in this game mode, or in this game in general, Bastion's turret, you are a movable turret. You can literally. It's a slow movement. It's a kind of a slow movement. But once you have that patience to, and I promise you, it is terrifying to other Overwatch players. If they see a Bastion, who is one moment his entire robo body, and then the next moment he's slowly peeking out the corner in turret mode, starts shooting at you because his bullets come really fast. And it's of course an unlimited amount of bullets. You'll never reload anything in turret mode, but it's a cooldown too. So after a certain amount of time, you're gonna not be in that turret mode, so you're back to regular old Bastion. And from there, you have to understand how to use your time wisely as Bastion outside of turret mode to go ahead, get the picks that you need to, which are mainly in this game, of course, once again, the DPS, the supports, because if you at least don't have the supports around, that team could crumble pretty easily if they're depending on supports.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you wreck the supports, you more likely than not will win such a team fight. And again, like I said, with his grenade, like, you fucking ricochet it, hope it could hit someone. There's a potential it could hit someone. You never know. You can launch it over a wall, try to shoot a grenade over it, and see if you get someone or not. Most of the time, I haven't, but you know, who knows? With Bastion's ult, it's a little bit different because that's where you are sitting still, like your character's sitting still, but you still move because you're literally launching nukes at the enemy team. 3 nukes. Yeah. That's pretty much what you're doing, is launching 3 nukes and trying to get them. And there's a lot more to Bastion than I'm even going to explain, because all of that is going to take a lot of time to embrace in general. Like the characters you know, which is like Soldier and Sojourn, and let's see, yeah, Soldier, Sojourn, and Reaper, like those are considered hit scan characters, which means if you know how to fucking name, simply, you know how to play the character. Like, it's as simple as that.
Right.
Reaper, flanking character, Sojourn, and Soldier, pretty much like your typical DPS. Bastion is similar to Soldier, because Bastion has a slower shot than them. He also has a grenade. He also has some form of grenade like Soldier. He's just a slower moving character, and then he has his turret form, and then he has even more bombs. So basically, you make a bomb and slow moving Soldier. Like,
yeah. Ever stand in front of a Bastion in turret farm.
Oh yeah, you do that. You do that.
Well, I don't know. Remember when we were playing with Ruby? I was like, "Why did you jump in front of the Bastion turret?" I was like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "Why'd you do that?"
Why did you
jump
in front of a Bastion? Unless you can meld him just as much. You never jump in front of a
I sent a TikTok about like what happens if the Bastion, because you can even use Bastion as flame. So if you want to check that one out, I think is a good example to what I was kind of like at. Again, I'm not asking you to be in front of me. I'm just asking you to be a little bit behind, not like outside the door where like it was too safe. And with aiming, you're working on your aim, and what helps me with aiming is if I'm a little bit closer to my target, then that helps because they're more on the sensor on screen, right?
Yeah.
And so what I'm looking through, you're missing your shots. I'm like, okay, clearly he kind of needs to get a little bit closer. Like what I'm also getting at. Like if you were hitting your shots and like you were getting the kills, I wouldn't give 2 shits. Like you got it, right? I died, but yet we took people down, right? I'm more upset that we had them halfway, and not just you, but the entire team wasn't pushed at least in the room or a little bit up. I get it, the Reaper, but if everyone's in there, and everyone has eyes everywhere because it's a small room, does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense.
Right. So
yeah,
that's what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah, and then my part of the point in all this is that you are right. King is also right, because with King pushing in, because that is his job as a tank. He's pushing in.
Yeah,
trying to push
I understand all that. I just felt like it was I wasn't trying to help, and I was.
Yeah, of course. Like, so both of you were doing your jobs. It was just a small disconnection with communication and also trying to understand where each other's mind is at. Because with King, he pushed in, with King, he pushed in. With that, it's actually a good sign that he pushed in and is pushing the enemy team away, because then that means the rest, at least a couple other players can
push in too.
Right, and I didn't push in because I literally thought, oh, this is a turret like the Punisher turret. So, well, besides even the Punisher, and I thought, oh, I'm going to drop the turret here so I can shoot them at a distance, because I know the Punisher character is like, they say once you go into that form, you're automatically drawn attention to, right? So I was like, oh, I'm going to stay back and then shoot from there. Well, first of all, I didn't know what the fuck it was shooting. And then I was like,
Here.
Okay, I'm trying to stay back. So give me 1 second though. I just have to step away for just a second, and then
Okay.
give me like 2 seconds. Yeah.
And then I'll show you how I play Bastion.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Right.
Okay.
In a,
And again, you can see the TikTok.
I'll
I'll post another one so you can see it.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up. Nah. Oh,
I
shit.
want to know.
There we go. Going down for
Oh, it's fine.
It's such a good song.
It is. It is like.
Dude, you were destroying them. You were destroying them. I also followed you on TikTok. You're gonna miss.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was you. Okay. You found me. Let me see. I have.
The second one is because you said you can't hit your grenade shots, and I was like, let me just introduce you to this real quick.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna send this to you. It's not the best. It is not the best video because I was playing this on an Xbox, and this was my partner's Xbox. So I had to record this stuff from my phone.
Oh yeah, the transformer. Jealous.
Yeah. What?
Oh, it's on the same map too. That's even funnier.
Yeah. Except I was defending.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Do I have another one? I don't have another.
Did you see the my grenade ones I sent? The second one?
Hold on. Was this the... Nope, that is the same one I just watched. Hold on. There it is. I knew it was somewhere. Hold on. I'm pulling it up.
It's like a little montage of Bastion. A little silly, a little goofy woofy, one would say.
Dang. Oh, that's a
What's up,
good
Slugger?
grenade. God damn, you and your grenades in this. You're just like, here we go, let's try this.
I wasn't good at geometry until I played Bastion.
Jesus Christ. And then it's you're playing the game again. What the fuck, dude? Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm not gonna lie. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And then here's like the old Bastion.
Those are disgusting. Those are disgusting. What the fuck, King? Okay. Put us in a practice range, so training, and then practice range, and then normal.
Alright, I'm the party leader.
You are the party leader, my dude.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just pick any character,
We're in
and
this
then I can show
together.
you. Alright.
All of us.
Wait, where's he? There you are. Oh god, you're ramen! Ah!
I'm delicious.
I'm dead.
Sure could slurp me up anytime.
I am.
Just have it.
But yes, the main thing here. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. So one thing with Bastion, because he's a slower moving character compared to other characters, I try to use walls to my advantage. That is one thing. Walls are a huge advantage with Bastion, because then you can peek out and just start, start shooting just from around the corner without taking that damage. His turret, so yeah, here we go. So turret, slower moving, but you just like you only get it for like 6 seconds, so you gotta use that time wisely, and you gotta understand.
Right, and I'm not used to a turret that fucking moves. After playing Punisher for so long.
It's a slower moving. It's a
Yeah.
slower moving turret, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm moving so fast. No, I'm literally like rolling around at the speed of sound. Like slow.
Right.
And then his grenade, like for me, like these two are full health. You see how the standard bots back here are full health. I just usually shoot it, see where it lands, and if it doesn't do damage, oh well. If it can push them back, great. But
Right.
like, just that general concept. And then, here, hold on. Let me grab my ultimate real quick. There you go. And then his ult. Ah! Help!
Result is to fly?
No,
Yeah, that's... yeah, okay.
And then it's 3 spots. And then you just get 3 spots with the with his ult. So you can here, I can show. You can just do it all in the line.
Oops.
You can do it in a circle, kind of a circle like that. You can also do it like around the corner.
Okay.
You just have to make sure you plant. Try to plant at least 1 or 2 before your ult is over. I try to make sure I plant all 3 within the given time, which is you have 8 seconds to plant your 3 locations. So, and you can go as far as you want.
Yeah, time to
No.
do it.
Oops. God dang it, I keep stepping on that damn green thing.
Whee! Not bad!
Oh, they say about Junkrat.
Dove.
Yeah, what?
They say about Junkrat, right?
Not fully. You crazy?
Enough to play Junkrat, unless I'm the rat.
Railgun still at full power.
But yeah,
I'm so fucking retarded.
but
Better luck next time.
so you can be closer with Bastion, but you can also do it from a pretty far range. Like,
Not so fast.
and just do a little bit less damage if you do a farther away Bastion. So
Right.
if you're able to get nice, like about a medium range, and just start shooting, trying to whenever you end up having a chance to, trying to start, like, whenever you get to hit headshots, like, try to aim for those headshots and doing that damage to them. It does have a big impact. Especially
Right.
if, like, the enemy team, they're standing there shooting allies, and you're just kind of on the side, they're ignoring you. That's a good way to deter it. You can just roll around and
Right.
just
Okay.
melting them.
Like Transformers.
Yeah!
Hi.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Budget cuts.
Okay.
I'll be right back. No, stay there. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Well, eventually you have to go to be right back.
And then, hold on. Let's see why. It's exactly King.
Oh, I thought you were actually
Exactly
walking
like-
away.
It's exactly like Transformers, my dude.
So as you notice on the box, budget cuts.
There were some budget cuts done. But you know what? We still got the form out.
Is that your Bumblebee skin?
Yes, it is. It's my Bumblebee.
So are we gonna do like 2-2-2? Like 2 BS2 tanks?
Yeah.
I am pretty sure. Yeah. Pretty sure that's how they're gonna have that set up.
Right.
Design at
So
work.
obviously Cutter's gonna have to be on DPS. I don't think we have enough time to do or tank.
Railgun still at full power.
Fair enough.
No, Tav could be a really good
Railgun powered and ready to
support.
fire. I'm on fire.
Good tank.
Dodge this.
I'm a shit support.
I mean, like, kind of have I mean, I kind of have the highest rank in support.
Threat neutralized.
Okay. The reason I thought you were gonna go a different route with that, and I started seeing red.
Mm-mm.
I thought you were gonna say DPS. I was like, there's no way she saw my. Ah, I'm
No.
better.
Thank you for the alert, Jeremy.
Damn, goddamn. No, like, I say I'm a flex cube because I like maining a lot of different characters at once. And so, that's why I do Bastion for DPS as my main, and then that's why I do Moira as my support main, and then I have Checker Queen for my,
That's just embarrassing.
for my tank main.
What was second? What's second gonna play? Is he trying to play
Railgun charge holding.
DPS? You know?
I don't remember when we
Who?
played with him, the second tier.
Oh, tier? Yeah, tier
Yeah.
DPS.
Okay, and then crazy.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
I'll have to check on. I know he was playing soldier, so that's DPS, but I don't know if he knows or plays tank. I'll have to ask him. I was playing Warzone with him last night. I didn't even think to ask him. Because I was on Overwatch for a while and by
think he
myself
was
and then
playing-
stopped.
Railgun still at
And
full
he might
power.
have been playing support with me.
Railgun charge.
Is Tier new to Overwatch too?
He hasn't played it in a while.
Because what I was thinking is like, we're gonna definitely need a good DPS, right?
Efficient design at work.
I don't think we should have like 2 new people on this game. So yeah, I definitely need someone who knows how to play DPS, and then
Railgun
who
charge
knows how to play
holding.
tank.
Sorry, I'm eating my Greek yogurt
That's
with
fine.
peanut butter. Greek
Railgun
yogurt with
powered and
peanut
ready
butter.
to fire.
What?
I'll do it. Wait,
Shine.
hold on.
Double.
Where is she? There she is.
Railgun still at full power.
I don't even play Widow, but I loved her skin, so.
Oh no, wait, hang on, no, if you hang on, I got something for you.
That sounds pretty cool skin though. And then, hold on.
I love
And then if I
Torment.
whip out this one.
I still fuck up a Zenyatta. Oh, that's a fucking sick ass Zenyatta skin. I can't lie.
This is it. Yeah, his mythic with iridescence, and then also his jade.
How did you know? Off the brain.
Yeah.
I'm on my
I
game.
don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of Overwatch skins. Oh, I do have.
Railgun charge holding.
I do have.
I don't too.
I have his gold.
My arrows fly true.
Wait, hold on. For Hamzo, I have this one.
Oh, you got the Strafer. I was gonna get the Gundam one, but I didn't have the money. I was mad.
I didn't have the
Like,
money for the Gundam one either!
I like
I mean-
Gundam. I love Gundam. What's your
So,
favorite?
Headshot. Recharge.
so, like, this is the first collab I've gone since, I believe the last collab I actually did get was the
Railgun
Trans...
still at full
Was it
power.
the Transformers
Area
collab?
denial.
It was one... I'm pretty sure the Transformers collab was the last collab I was able to buy. So this is the first collab I've bought in... Oh no, Avatar. No, Avatar's the last collab I bought entirely. So this was like the first one, and I'm like, I will get this entire thing. So I did spend $100 on the entire Street Fighter collab.
Yeah.
This is the only game that's actually ever made me spend $800 on it in one go. Like,
There's not a. Because of Yu-Gi-Oh, but oof.
Well, one, do you guys
Wait,
want to
hold on.
go
With my
play a match? Two, it sounds like you guys want someone more experienced, so if you want to, I will back out and you can go find someone more
No,
experienced.
no, no, no. Kind of what I was referring to was that we got to split up the new players in like the roles with like players that know what they're doing, or not, I shouldn't say
Right.
more experienced players. That's what I was getting at.
Railgun
Right,
charge.
but I mean,
Like you could definitely be in DPS, and like this is not nothing. Like I'm not gonna fuck out of here. You know, we're looking for something a little bit more. You know, in a tournament that doesn't mean.
right, but I
I'm not
also
telling you that,
don't.
yeah.
I also want people to go in with the team that they feel the most comfortable with, right? So it's not
Yeah, but
anything
that
like.
surprised you of learning. No, I'm not doing that. Fine. You're stuck here.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
I was just trying to see, like, you know, where the mentality was, so that I like we can direct it. That kind of trying to compare Overwatch with Marvel Rivals when the meaning different,
Right.
comparing characters that are also different.
This
We gotta kind of
ends
fix.
now.
That's all.
I got you.
there we go.
I just wanted to have that opportunity there if you guys felt like, you know, I mean, I know people want to win, right? And people want to have a good team. And like I said, my goal is to at least do enough to help my team and feel like, okay, yeah, that was an integral part of the team. But I also respect the fact that if, you know, people want certain people or more experienced people, I get it. You know, I'm doing a lot of this to just get into competitive play and play games that I haven't or wouldn't play normally. So I also, you know, if it's like, no, we want to get in here and go knock this out, we just want someone. I'm not going to take offense to it. I'm just saying that if that's something that is an option that makes you guys feel better, then I get it. Then I will like step up and go, okay, I get it. But I'm still going to work hard to do my part, whether I would go to another team or whatever. But I just want you guys to have the opportunity that if, you know, maybe we need someone a little more experienced at DPS, because, you know, we kind of don't want to just go in and get our asses handed to it. I get it. I don't take it
I mean, if it
personal.
happens,
I've
it
got a
happens.
lot to learn. So,
We all
Like,
got. I mean, like we're in this together, so we're a team. Remember what I said about us and the team?
I remember what you said.
Dumb.
No one gets kicked out of the fucking team. So, the only reason why there should be any reason for us losing a member is because something popped up and
Right.
they're just not able to attend, or like an emergency, like stuff like
Learn
that.
this together.
I mean, fair enough. Like I said, I mean, I just wanted the opportunity there just in case, right? I know some like other teams maybe like, okay, we want. If you haven't played Overwatch longer than a week, then we don't want you on the team, which would make sense, right? Although to be fair, I've played it a little more than that, but so yeah, I mean, I'm fine helping out. I know what I can do. I know I'm better at DPS. I just didn't know that character that much. If that's, and like he said, maybe that's not enough time for this tournament for me to be trying to learn him as much as I'm, you know, been learning like Sojourn and the DPS that I know. But yeah, that's the only reason I would be tentative in pushing is I didn't know how the fuck to work that character. So, like, yeah, I'm not going to run in because I'm like, well, I don't want to be a Punisher turret. You can't drop a Punisher turret in the middle of the damn ring. That doesn't make any sense. You want to do it. So, but with Sojourn, I feel like I can do my part, which is play the DPS the way. And then, of course, when it's time to push and when I see everybody put, I'm going to push too. Because sometimes I get kind of rolled back, like, you know, pulled on the harnesses, like, whoa, Tiger, like, pull up a little bit, because I get a little, you know, intense, and if I feel like I'm pushing them, then I start to push harder, and so I have to back off of that, too, at the same time. How did I get...
I know, that's all.
This food offends me.
How did I get an endorsement and we haven't done anything yet?
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm like, I didn't even do anything, and I got an endorsement.
Let me do it, I'll do it.
Together.
I also confused somebody else too. They're probably, what the fuck?
They're like, that's all I was here for. Bye.
Come here.
Yeah. My bad. Got one.
Got her up on the top there. Mercy's right here.
It's a Mercy.
I'm trying to. She flew away.
Oh.
Or I could-
God damn it.
Oh, she just went flying by.
I got her.
Yeah, she's almost dead. She's down to 2.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck.
Oh, that bitch, we miss.
Oh, the mech's almost dead. Oh, she's dead.
Get back.
Oh, man, how did she get away? Did you finish her?
Almost. She's like above me.
Where the fuck did she... Oh, right. Oh, I got...
Right here.
I got homeboy in the circle, the mech guy. Oh, she's dead.
There we go. Ow.
There's just her Mercy's dead body in the middle of the
Watch out,
ring.
watch out!
Oh, good lord.
Okay.
I tried it. I was like, where's that little rat?
Right there! The little rat's right there! Kill him!
Well, I like turned to the thing in my
Oh, there
face.
goes right now.
That's perfect.
They brought one back.
Come here. Don't let it rise. Don't let it rise. Whatever rise. I still do that.
I'm on the objective.
Oh my god! I got it!
Reaper's behind us. Or behind you guys. I'm coming up.
Fuck you. Oh, okay.
Ah.
Oh, hi, Ryan!
Kill him.
My bomb just disappeared. Oh, help! 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 Okay.
Oh, he's almost dead. Back there you go. Mercy. She's in the middle.
Oh god.
This ends.
Over here, over here. He's down.
I got Reaper in the middle.
Reaper and Junkrat.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Ah! Who got me? Who got me? Oh my god, he's so loyal to me. That motherfucker.
Reaper's dead. Junkrat. I'm trying to get him. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. I almost had him.
What am I missing?
They're very slowly claiming a point.
Reaper's up on that bridge. He just jumped down.
Hi, Reaper.
He's
Where
dead.
did he teleport to?
Over to the right. I thought I finished. I thought I killed him, but I guess that wasn't it.
He went to the right and then was grappled.
I care.
Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead again.
Okay, he's coming in the middle again over here on the left. I got, or we got him. Not I.
Ah, that Mercy is so low.
Okay, I'm gonna target Mercy. Well, she holds still.
Her? Well, she won't hold still.
I know.
That's the whole point.
I was just being
That's
facetious. You know,
Oh,
like,
there you go.
hold still while I'm trying to kill you.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, it wasn't me that you had to
Reaper,
pay attention to.
Reaper's on top again.
And then I'm gonna do that.
We must take the objective.
I think you're at the objective. Oh,
No, she's, yeah, there's one that tried
not like
to.
Reaper.
Flower boy.
Not Flower Boy. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can roll these. Hey, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Why you?
I got crushed by Reinhardt.
I'm not a fan of setbacks.
Oh, I'm being. Help!
Supercharged and on fire.
Motherfucker! No, no, no! Oh, I died by life weaver.
They outnumber us.
I'm with you. Area denied. Railgun charge.
Attack the objective.
Alright.
Railgun charge holding.
Where'd the Reaper go? I saw him over here.
Over on the left, behind a rock. Yep.
Junkrat's over there too.
I pushed him off!
Yeah, he's right up here.
Alright, Mercy's dead.
This ends now.
There's no way that Junkrat wasn't dead. I lit my ult right into him.
Got him, got him!
Yeah,
Got him! Fuck you, bitch! Get out of here!
Yourself together.
The Mercy's alive again. Hey, bitch! Get out of here!
Objective.
Get out of here! Die, flower boy!
Thank you.
Yes! Yes!
So now that one, I think I was like 13 and
I was
5
on
or
his
something.
ass!
Oh, this was that. Okay.
Solo one.
Oh yeah, because he helped with killing me, and then he killed you, and then he killed a support. So he got a 3K in that moment.
Booty. Oh yeah, no start it?
Yeah, 13 and 4.
Cancel,
said-
cancel.
Wow, I already got. Let's see. I got a loot box. Yay!
Gonna get tab in here.
Fuck! Ooh, I actually like that name card. I like that name card. Harley Quinn. But sadly, it wasn't the best loot box I could get.
Can you invite her in? Because I don't think I'm friends with her on here.
Oh, I definitely came in. I just got
Okay.
it and she's ready.
I didn't know
Wait,
if I
who
had
was it?
to.
Sorry.
Get the rest.
Was it? What happened? I'm confused.
Tav.
Oh.
See, and that's the difference between the 4 kills and the not pushing with the Bastion guy, and then the 13 kills and using what's her face the way, like I felt was the right way, right? I pushed at the right time, got 13 and 4, so I know her, so that's why I feel like DPS I can definitely do her. I mean, not that I don't want to learn with the Bastion character, but I mean that was a what is that? A tale of two stories or whatever it is. 2 different stories back to back, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a different way of playing. You could even play Soldier like you would play Bastion, like I do.
Right.
Like it's Call of Duty, and I have fun.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm watching the video.
Oh, I just figured we were waiting for his girlfriend to get on.
Yeah.
What time is it? Oh, it's 3:40, so I have about 20 minutes just because that's when we do dinner here. So I usually stop about 4, so I'll get whatever couple matches in that we can get before, and then I'll be back after dinner.
Okay, repeat that one more time. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just said I have 20 minutes, and then I'll be back after dinner.
Okay.
Just gotta wait for her. She's probably like slowly moving towards her Xbox. She just woke up from a nap.
yeah, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, well, so I invite, but she's not getting my invite.
we shall beat her. Not actually, but. Oh, thanks for late endorsement.
Oh shoot, that went to the wrong person. Can I get that one back? No, I'm just kidding. It just showed that that was harsh, man. No, I just saw that there
Oh,
were
I got another
two of
late
them sitting there.
endorsement.
Welcome.
Thank you.
See how awesome you are. You don't even have to do anything but show up, and you're getting endorsed.
Haha, I am talented.
That is skill.
I have this skill no one else knows.
Come on.
Go pour some water on her or something. That'll get her going.
Well, she's up and she's in the game. It's just I'm the invite. And
Oh, maybe she just turned it on and walked away again or something.
Rainy humor.
Did you see the message in chat, Dove?
Huh?
In our group chat, King said, "See if you can join him."
I can join him. Yeah, let me see. Doot, doot, doot. Hold on, I gotta leave the group real quick. I'll be back. Hi.
Oh, okay. It worked.
Yes, it worked. And the power of it all.
Ignore my message.
Hi, Gov. Hello. Hello. Alright. Who's ready to kick some ass?
Ooh, me.
Alright. Yes. Put us in! Put us in! I'm not the group leader, so I can't. There we go. Alright, let's see how well this goes.
Great. We have Queen of Games and King of Games. Oh, we got this.
Oh, goddamn. I didn't even think about that. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me take this picture real quick. It's for a reason.
Sure.
I got a new pillow. Wait, hold on, it's sending.
Some diabolical shit. I sense it. The evil's afoot.
No, it's a comfortable pillow, I swear. Once I can send. Ah.
Oh my god, they let me be on attack.
Mean to go.
Bastion. Uh-oh.
Hmm? No, it's not. But send the picture, cause it's a picture. There we go. I think the picture's something. Yeah, that's your pillow. It's soft. It's so comfortable, I swear.
We're in this together.
It looks like a really fucking amazing pillow, I can't lie to you.
It's
Hi,
a
babe.
Surprise.
I found
my
it on
gosh.
Vlog.
The vigilante.
It's an amazing tip.
What can I say?
Babe,
Let me see my
you have
phone.
no idea what I just did. Dude, I was walking out of spawn and I clicked down on my left stick trying to pull out my knife like I'm playing fucking Valorant.
Oh,
You don't understand, babe.
We're
You
cooked like
don't
maybe
understand.
Robin.
All I've been thinking about all day is playing Valorant, okay?
Oh, did you want to go play that instead?
No, I'll play Overwatch though. But if everyone gets on, I'm gonna go play Valorant.
Yay, Tab likes us!
Yay! It's a miracle.
Oh my god, I feel accepted! Oh no, they have a Maya!
They had him, Laura. Oh, he has the fucking Gundam!
Oh god! Why? Ah! Stop it!
I'm still mad they didn't give Gundam a fashion a Gundam skin.
You guys forgot about a very important character in this, I like how I'm just forgotten in the game. Oh god! Oh god! Ah!
Oh no!
They literally focused the back line, but yet I was already starting to push the bot.
Enemy team is pushing forward. Disrupted. Railgun charge.
Alright, Megatron is coming back.
The enemy team is taking the lead.
Get off my supports, bitch!
Get off my team! Ah! Get out of here, Ripple! Oh shit, we need to take them down. They are still pushing the butts! Motherfuckers! You are not pushing the butt right now! This Moira is gonna wreck me. Alright, I got the orb. Where does she go?
Take you where you need to go.
Can one of you go get Moira? You know, kill her. Also, gay pride! Happy pride! Brother, you switched to Doom?
Oh shit, I got. Fuck.
I still killed you, bitch! You're just bad!
There's a
Oh,
reaper
that's
in the
my
back
bad.
line, I just ate it.
That's my bad, sorry, Pam. I just muted my mic by accident. I still have annihilation.
The enemy's pushing. Let's take care of them.
Thank you for getting a Reaper. I had him down to 1 and then he
Get the
teleported.
fuck out of here! The fuck out of here! Let's go! Yes!
Let's go.
Alright. Ah! Ah!
Gonna need a new paint job after
Sorry, Tab.
this.
Well, I'm loving it. I don't know what you're sorry about.
I'm
I
like, oh,
literally spent the bad tea so that you have a mortality field. Pop off, Queen.
I'm just like, wait a second, I might be screaming in their ear. Oh god! Oh god! No, no, get the fuck off me, you bitch!
Ends now.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, okay.
Oh my god. Did they buff the damage on Moira ult?
Yes, they did. They
Oh my
absolutely
god.
did.
Why?
Knock them from the barricade.
Previously was to how they, from feedback they've gotten, it wasn't doing enough, and I said it was a little weak. Now it's doing a lot, so it does not only a lot of healing, but a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think it does fucking too much.
Ah! 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 Come on! Ow! Ow! Oh, I might die.
If they
No,
won't quit,
no, I'm actually
neither
perfectly
will I.
fine for now.
Oh, users are alive!
Destroy that.
I'll take all the boulders. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, nope. Now I might die. Okay, yep, I died.
Pushing the barricade.
What am I missing?
Oh, Kiri got.
Hello?
Oh, whoa.
He just doesn't die?
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Come on. Come on. Where? Where?
God.
Oh, died. I'm fucking back! Motherfucker! Oh, it's okay. I went 13-5. Let's go. Please tell me I had a play. Hold on.
Play of the game.
Oh,
That's bullshit. I'm calling
I
her
thought
out,
at least
dude.
the
That's
Reaper
bullshit.
would. I thought the Reaper would have gotten at least.
Look at that fucking damage. They seriously thought that was okay on a support character?
Yep.
This is why I quit playing Overwatch. This is exactly why I quit playing this game.
It's a well. This is a recent change. This was a recent change. So
Yeah, I was like, I'll come back for all the cute magical girl stuff. This is reminding me why I shouldn't come back for the cute magical girl stuff. I will be hard
Like,
playing Moira for the rest of the day.
you see why I made more.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Your
she's my support-
tree
she's my
boy
support
has
main.
escaped,
I'm a
by the
level-
way.
I'm a
Yeah, I
level
saw that.
89. I'm a level 89 with her.
Fucking, I don't know if it's just me, but Baptiste feels like he does fucking less healing now, and if they nerfed his healing, I'm gonna actually riot.
I don't know if they did. That's like one of the big things. I don't know if they did.
It
I
feels
just
like
never-
it, and I hate it.
Alright. You want Moira?
Nah, you're the Moira man, you play her.
Oh, okay. Let's whip her out! Ah! I knew it! Ah!
All of us.
The struggle till we survive.
My name
You sound like you're turning into Mario slowly.
It's a me, a Mario. Mario. It's a me, a Mario. We have to get on point now. Let's send him back to the pipes.
The first ever Womp Womp was truly from Shy Guy.
Enhanced accuracy. This is our objective now.
Oh, they're going around this way.
Yep.
Hi, Bastion. Got him.
I made sure he just stayed in there.
Railgun charge.
Oh, we made the person leave. We made their tank leave.
No, that. I think their tank was AFK. I haven't seen their tank, so.
I haven't seen him either.
You are so easy to fucking kill. Ah! Oh god!
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Oh gosh, she's fucking dead. Up on
Oh,
this-
it's the same one as last
No
match.
sweat.
Oh,
The
well.
enemy Moira. Don't worry,
Ow.
we got her.
Help! Ow!
Team, hold the point.
Alright,
There's a wrecking ball on point there. Can you turn around, please?
Oh no! I got you, I got you. Ah! Balls on me! I meant to say thank you to my support. Avenger Fallout. Go back, cause we have the bitch of support! Not support.
Oh my god. They've just Kinger's gone. Here's dead. Oh my god.
I forgot I was streaming. I wasn't with that chat. That's crazy.
I'm just fucking dead, dude. I don't do any damage. I don't do any healing. I don't do nothing. What happened to my Overwatch?
Surrender my will.
I'll have to find a better way to engage.
Oh god, I'm about to. Yep. I got destroyed by
How do I stop this ball?
Roadhog.
Warhog? Okay.
Roadhog.
I'm here, I'm here.
How?
We're just getting spawned. We're being spawn camped by fucking.
I really want to know how me, as a fucking Juno, cannot heal through Wrecking Ball. Like, are we so for real right now?
Neither will I.
I can't do that no more?
Ah! Motherfucker! He is 14 and 0. I don't like that. This is why I try to ban ball every fucking competitive game.
Ow! Like, how is he just not dead?
He's being an annoying bitch, that's why.
Best round lost.
They only won because of this fucking tank, dude.
Locking satellite vector.
Yeah, it's their tank that's fucking carrying. That's like the downfall. Hold on, what map are we on?
I
Let's
should
do this.
be Warhog, babe.
The snow here is quite mild compared to
He's
the ice
a
caps
wrecking
we
ball
came in.
counter, yeah.
No unnecessary risks.
Because of the hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, yeah.
Just gotta land the hook.
Oh, if only I could play Ana better, I could sweep the fucking ball.
I can play on it.
Yes. Yep, ball's here.
What? I can't even see him.
He's just going so fast. I got you.
And then he just goes back.
Need some assistance?
That feels much better.
Oh shit.
Here he comes.
Ow.
Hitting the ground running.
He shouldn't be able to fucking solo at the entire team, dude.
God damn it.
Setbacks.
There's nothing I can do.
I'm just gonna be toxic for a second.
Absolutely.
Mom is here. Lucky you.
You call it?
God damn it, I lost O'Mara. Oh well.
Dissolution.
Oh, brother.
No sweat. Just need a new plan.
Why's the door closed? What the fuck? The door is closed before the game ended.
Yeah, it closes on me too.
Right at the end.
This dude is sweating his fucking dick off, dude, in a fucking quick play game.
That's why I told him, please go to effing comp.
Alright. I have to back out for dinner.
Okay. Okay.
So I will be back if you guys are still playing.
Probably.
Me probably.
What's that?
I said me probably.
Alright, well if you're on and you still want to play, I will be back.
Hell yeah.
Alright, thanks for the help today.
Of course.
And I will be back, guys.